Doing? Hello and welcome to the Witchy Weather Report. My name is Rory Kelly. I am back. I was away last week for my birthday. I'm so glad to be back reading again to you all. I'm reading this week with the Tarot of the Mystical Cats, which is a great deck and gives really excellent readings, in my personal opinion. I see no one's tuned in yet, so I'm going to pop up my banners here and gonna maybe share this in one or two places. I know from past experience that the Facebook notifications do not always go out immediately, so that's all right. How are we feeling, everybody? We have a new moon coming up this week. What else is going on? Well, I'm older. I just had a birthday. Last week was my actual birthday on Saturday, so I took a break. What a concept. Old workaholic me would never have taken a break, but that is a thing I did. Meow meow. Hey Ondine, how you doing? Hey Judith, how are you? So good to see you. I love seeing people tune in so speedily too. Thank you. You must have been ready for me. All right, I'm reading today with the Tarot of the Mystical Cats. I know, like I said, I know we've got a new moon coming up in just a couple days, I think. And the new moon is a great time to set intentions. But right now we are still in the dark moon. And even right at the beginning, I'm sorry that the lighting is weird, by the way. Like on Instagram, I'm backlit. On everything else, I've got like my ring light kind of making a little ring on my forehead. I don't know why I'm complaining to y'all. I apologize for not being perfect. My husband has been using this studio for some voiceover work, and things are in a little bit slightly different place than usual. Anywho, really good to see all y'all. So like I was saying, a new moon's a great time to set new intentions. Possibility Department! Hello, everyone, please go follow the Possibility Department and listen to her amazing podcast, which is really good. And really smart, really walks the line, I think, really well between like psychological and spiritual. So please go follow the Possibility Department. So good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, so right now we're in the dark moon still. I advise, it's my habit as someone who's a little bit of a workaholic to always jump into like, oh, new moon's coming, gotta make my new moon intentions, gotta set my goals, you know, and especially right now because I just had a birthday. And I'm going to encourage you not to friggin' do that because we're still in the dark moon. I'm going to encourage you to honor the dark moon. Honor the dark moon. I encourage you to honor the dark moon by allowing yourself to say farewell to things in your life, maybe clear some space for the next cycle. You know, declutter both your space and your digital space and your mind a little bit. Like, you know, do a meditation practice, do nurturing practices for yourself. Do that kind of thing these next few days as we wait for the new moon. Oh, wow. Ondine says, wasn't planning to adopt another kitty just yet, and not even necessarily a kitten, but my son and I found a baby calico through Little Wanderers NYC. Oh, I'm so happy. And may this little kitten be a blessing in your life, you know? It's really funny that you say that, and I know you just lost your cat, Suki. Everyone, please put some light around Suki and put some light around Ondine's family, because they just lost, you know, their dear friend. I know you just lost Suki. I know how hard it is because, you know, I've been grieving as well for a lost cat, and but it's wonderful that you're giving a little kitten a home. It's wonderful you're opening your heart that way. I am actually getting a kitten myself this Wednesday. We were waiting until the end of September. We wanted to make sure the kitten was safe to be away from her mom, but the person who I'm adopting the kitten from says all the kittens are adopted out except for our little girl Kaylee, and she's ready to go anytime. So we're picking her up Wednesday. We're gonna have a kitten. Ah! So tis the time. Tis kitten season. I actually know it's kitten season because I have been seeing kittens. Like, I know, and there are a lot of spay and release programs around here, but oh my gosh, like there has been like an uptick in the cat population. I've watched it happen as I'm like driving home from gigs and stuff like that and see them out, you know, late at night. Anyway, Judith says, we plan and the gods laugh. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. So let me pull a card for everyone for this week. I'm reading for you this week with the Tarot of the Mystical Cats, which is a really great cat-licious deck. Here's our card for the week. What a beautiful card. It's the Sun. And I'm going to show you this. Let me make sure I have my window over here so I can make sure to show all of y'all. I want you to see how adorable this is. We have this big, beautiful golden cat statue as these cats lounge on this beautiful deck, enjoying the sun. Sun cats, one of my favorite phenomenons. Cats know how to enjoy the sun. Cats know how to take it. Cats know how to just feel warmth and light and soak it up. And I encourage you to be in that space. I encourage you to let your inner sun cat thrive this week. If you've had a cat, or if you know a friend who has a cat, you have watched a cat find the sunny spot on the floor and be like, this is my life now. And you have, like, it's such a simple pleasure to just sit in the heat of the sun and enjoy it. And it's funny because this year we got, for many of us, the world has started to open up again. And we did get to do things, and I almost feel like I watched people be so busy, so like, we didn't get to do anything last summer, we're gonna go all out, and like fill their schedules, and everything was happening, and all the large events, like things like weddings that couldn't happen last year happened this year. And I feel like we didn't get a lot of time to just soak up the sun. And I'm not actually like a big sunbathy person. I'm Irish. I turn bright red. I turn the color of a tomato. I to enjoy my time in the sun with a thick layer of 45 sunscreen on. But we didn't get to just soak up and enjoy. And I think for many of us, we haven't gotten to just soak up and enjoy for a good 18 months because it's been wild. You know, it's been a wild time. So I'm going to encourage you to do what you can to be your inner sun cat this week. Everybody, like, own pleasure. That is my only advice to you this week. Own pleasure. You know, go out and experience the pleasure that life has to offer you, the illumination, the warmth, the things there are in your life for you to soak up and be grateful for, literally and metaphorically. Own those things. Enjoy them. Give yourself the gift of allowing yourself to enjoy all that you do have, because life is crazy, and hey, we don't know what's going to happen. I hate to be like a doomsday kind of person. I am waiting to see things get really crazy as kids are back in school and everything with the Delta variant, and I might be wrong, and I hope I am, you know, but we don't know what the next weeks, days, months will bring. All we know is that in this moment, we are where we are, and I urge you to honor that. Honor this moment. Give this moment its due. Be your inner sun cat. Ondine says, like my mom, the Irish tan. Yes, I'm always telling people the way an Irish person gets a tan is by first getting thoroughly sunburnt, and then like a week after, then we've got a tan. There's no other way for us to attain a tan. It's not a thing. All right, I see some comments. Let me see. And by the way, as always, if you're tuned in and you would like me to pull a card for you, I always will. I love pulling cards for you. I'm here for an hour every Saturday, starting at 11 a.m. Eastern, which is, 8 o'clock a.m. Pacific time and 4 p.m. UK time and other times in other places. And the whole hour is devoted to me pulling cards for as many people I can get to in that time. I offer these readings freely. If you do like them, you are welcome to throw some love in my virtual tip jar. If you're on Instagram, that is in my pinned comment, not my pinned comment, my link in my bio. And if you are on Facebook or YouTube or anywhere else, it's right on the screen, Venmo at Rory Kelly. Always appreciated, but never expected. So if anyone would like me to pull a card, we have a secret code here at the Witchy Weather Report, and the secret code is that you drop a cat emoji in the chat. We do that because we were getting yucky spammers. So when we, when people were just saying, oh, please pull a card for me, we would get gross spammers in the comments. And we don't need that. So we have a secret code now, and either you drop a cat emoji in the chat or you say meow, which is also fun because cats. So the spammers tried to get us down, but instead they gave us the gift of cats. So anyway, all that is to say, if you'd like me to pull a card for you, please let me know. Hey, Brittany, it's so good to see you. Brittany says, glitch cat curse fire, and I don't know what that's in reference to, but I'm here for it. I'm just here for it as a general declaration. Happy new kitten week and happy belated birthday. Thank you so much. I'm 37. I've decided, this is my live stream, so I can curse on it. I've decided that my name is my age is best expressed now, not as 37, but as fucking 37. That is how I will be referring to my age all year long. And I just want to remind you all that the judicious application of the F curse can actually make your life feel a lot more fun. I'm here to tell you that that has proved true for me. So I am fucking 37 and I'm enjoying every moment of it, or trying my damnedest too. All right, I see some people. Ren's in the comments. I saw someone online that said many young wishes are waking up. Have you noticed anything in particular? Wow. Actually, I really do feel that vibe. I feel like I was just talking to my friend Patty Bell, who I don't know if she's in the comments yet. Oh, witches, not wishes. That's, good morning. I'm getting ready to head out. Well, hello. Thank you for tuning in even briefly. Witches, I think, yes. I think that's been going, there's been an awakening going for a while. And I think there's a real interesting reaction in the community. We always have the gatekeepers, right? Who are like, oh, like, we've been doing this since it was hard. And now you think that you're, you think that you're into this because you looked at Tumblr. And look, I mean, the truth is, people get into this type of spirituality however they come to it, and it's okay. Like, I'm here to celebrate however someone comes to this type of spirituality, if it's meaningful for them, and I'm here to be a source of education if and when I can be, and I'm here to be a source of affirmation that, yes, your practice is valid, however you arrived at it. I almost said a rove. But I stopped myself in time. So yeah, I do. I mean, it's a thing. Witchy stuff is trendy right now. It's funny that you said wishes before, because I actually feel like a lot of people right now are going after dreams that they had put aside. And I don't just mean for the last 18 months. I mean, in some cases for years and years. I am seeing people resurrect old dreams. I myself am resurrecting some old dreams. I've started writing fiction again, which I haven't done seriously since I was at least in my 20s, maybe a teenager. And as you all know, I'm fucking 37 now. I've seen people pick up projects that they put to the side and forgot about. I've seen people resurrect career goals that they thought they, would never get to, and decided, you know what, the hell with it. I'm only getting older. I might as well give it a try. So I almost feel like that typo was like a collective unconscious Freudian slip, if I may mix my fathers of modern psychology in that way. I got no patience for Freud, but I'm a big fan of Jung. Anyway, I think a lot's happening right now. I think energetically a lot of people are like deciding to move towards their dreams and moving forward in faith rather than knowledge. And what I mean by that is a lot of people are looking and going like, this is what I have to do, and I just hope I can make it work, and I'm going to take the next step. That's what I mean when I say faith rather than knowledge. I don't mean to say like they're idiots. I mean to say like it's the fool's journey. We're all taking that first adventure step. Brittany says, when I turn 37, I think I'm going to be 30 fucking 7. I'm here for it. I completely, I support that conjugation of where to put the F curse. Let's see. And Ren says, I agree. It also mentioned these youngins are scared of their own power, but I feel like that part couldn't be more wrong. It's really interesting. And if I can, I promise I'll start pulling cards in a minute. I know a couple of you have dropped cats. I feel like there's both sides of it, because I feel my generation, millennials, got this a lot, got the kind of feeling that we were supposed to follow a certain plan and, like live our lives in a certain way, and then it truly didn't serve us, and then there's just like this workaholic anxiety that my generation is full of right now. I've been telling anyone who will listen, there's this book called How Millennials Became the Burnout Generation, which I've been meaning to read. And wow, it's really real, like we just have this attitude of like, oh gosh, maybe if we just work harder, And I think the Gen Z got that message just as much as we did. And I think that this translates on a very personal level to being afraid of our personal power, feeling that we're not allowed to be empowered, we just have to work harder. And at the same time, I see like TikTok witches and TikTok everyone like doing big stuff, you know, whether you like it or don't like it, you know. I saw like there was a movement and it started on TikTok to like, you know, hex the Trump presidency. You know, there we have just now a bunch of TikTok people have been spamming that pro-life whistleblower website in Texas with Shrek memes. And they took the site down. I think you can't access it right now. So talk about power and talk about new ways of wielding power that like we never had before. Anyway, I just think it's really interesting. And some of that is real spiritual and some of it is real, like just practical, you know? And I feel like there's a healthy blend, and I don't know if psychologically either generation is super aware of their power, you know? I like it. Ondine is saying, my friend Sandy likes to say, buy the dress, take the trip. Yeah, buy the dress, take the friggin' trip, do the thing, says the woman who has not been on vacation in literal years. One day. Hey, Patty Bell. Judith has posted this delightful pun. The young, as in Carl Jung, and the restless. Big mood. I'm actually reading or listening to an audiobook, a Carl Jung book called Modern Man in Search of a Soul right now. And the first chapter is all about dream interpretation. It's really, I'm really enthused. I'm really enjoying everything he has to say. I've been like interested in Jung's work for a long time. I decided that it was time to just start reading the books instead of listening to people talk about Carl Jung. Anyway, Ren says, what is a vacation? What indeed? All right, I'm going to start pulling cards for everyone. Ondine is definitely first, and I believe Judith is second. Let's see who else we have on deck here. If you'd like a card pulled, drop a cat in the chat, drop a cat emoji, or write the word meow, and I will know to pull a card for you. I always pull as many cards as I can get to. In this time, I'm here for an hour every Saturday. And I offer these readings freely, so thank you for being a part of this community with me. All right. So I'm going to, by the way, if you missed our main card of the day, it is the sun. And I encourage you, I still have it at the top of the deck. I encourage you to be the sun cat you wish to see in the world. You know how cats go lie in the sun and they just look so blissed out. Be that sun cat, soak up the sun. It doesn't, you know, like life is far from perfect right now. And one of the best ways we can serve ourselves is to soak up every moment of joy that the universe has to offer us and that our lives have to offer us. And defiantly, if you need to, be like, yeah, well, fuck you, I'm going to be happy today, and soak up that sun. However you need to get there. I think it's really important for us to do to focus on our joy at this moment in time. Okay, let me pull a card for you, Ondine. As always, if anyone has a particular question or, you know, like area of their life or concern that they want me to pull a card for you on, please feel free to let me know before I pull your card. I'm happy to. The things I don't read on, I never read on anything medical because these little plastic covered pieces of paper did not go to medical school, and neither did I. So I don't read on medical questions. But I read on pretty much everything else. I draw the line a little bit around like, what is this person thinking questions? Because even if I could tell you that, it's a little creepy. But I absolutely will read about like how to approach these issues. You know, what's the healthiest approach for you to have in this moment? Which sometimes is what we really need to hear anyway. Okay. Ondine, here is your card, the Two of Fire. You're going through a doorway. This is really interesting because I know you are just welcoming a new kitten into your life, and I wonder if literally you are walking through this doorway of allowing it to start over again, allowing that cycle into your life again. You know, even as you're as you're certainly still moving through the grief part of the cycle of life and death, you're allowing and welcoming new life right into your life. So that's a very literal interpretation of the card. I will also say that the other interpretation of the card is that in every area of your life where you are experiencing doors closing, other doors are opening. And I encourage you to look for the open doors, and or like bash doors open if you don't see one. Like I just watched this. This is the kind of tarot reader I am. I just watched the episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer where they all get stuck in a frat house for a Halloween party and the doors disappear and Giles breaks into the house with a chainsaw. You know, when doors are closing and you feel like you're hitting a brick wall, like, it is time to pull out the spiritual chainsaw sometimes. You know, it's time to show life you're serious. So do what you need to do. Look for the open door, or decide what door you want to go through and break out that inner chainsaw and rock it, because the universe does want you to move forward. It does want you to proceed at this time. It does not want you to get stuck. Okay. Pulling a card for you, Judith. Then for Brittany. Anine says the Sun, Leo energy. Yes, big Leo energy. Two of fire, also big Leo energy, I should say. No, we're thoroughly in Virgo season at this point. Now it's September and I already have my birthday. So we're in Virgo season, but we just passed Leo season. Happy Virgo season, everyone. You might notice that Virgo season is also the time when everyone buys school supplies. We love it. We're so excited to have notebooks and pens and pencils. I'm not even making a joke. It's just really exciting. I can't wait to go to Staples and get those school supplies. Not in school, I just like my pens. All right, Judith, this card is for you. Fire Queen, big fire energy. My goodness. Judith, it's time very simply to learn how to celebrate yourself and allow others to celebrate you. This is, talk about big Leo energy. It is the moment of you. It is the moment for you to shine. It is the moment for you to lead with your heart. It is the moment for you to do the opposite of second guessing yourself. It's the moment of you to say, like, this is what I want and I want it now, and move forward in your life. You know, go strongly where your passion is pulling you and allow other people, this part's really important, allow other people to reflect your light, allow other people to honor you and give you accolades and give you help, allow other people to talk you up. And if you are having a hard time like feeling the love, if you're having a hard time internalizing the fact that people think highly of you, that people, appreciate you and think you have something to offer, then the words to say are, I believe you and you're right. Allow that to be a mantra. Allow yourself to believe that all the good things people are saying about you are absolutely friggin' true, because goodness knows we are always willing to believe crappy things that someone says about us. So let's turn that on its head. Let's allow ourselves to have a moment in the sun. Let's allow ourselves to shine. You're allowed. Ren, did you want me to pull a card? I haven't seen a cat from you, but I know you're running out soon. And this is true for anyone. If you're like a regular, but you have to run out, like, I'm happy to pull a card for you. Like move you up so you get your card in. Cat in the chat. Okay, Brittany, I am going. Judah says, leaning with my big fucking mouth. Yeah, I mean, same. All right, I'm going to pull a card for you, Brittany, in just a moment. First, I am going to take a sip of coffee. It's still early morning for me. I'm a musician. I'm double fisting right now. I have coffee and I have lemon water. I've been trying to do a thing. I think everyone's done this. Especially everyone in like the, wellness community has done this at one time or another. Starting your day with hot lemon water. I've been getting back into the habit because of all people. My dad was like, "Oh, me and Katie's his wife, have been starting our day with lemon water, and it feels really good." And I'm like, "Oh, I used to do that, and it did feel really good." So I got back into it. Because my dad, and bought myself, my husband went out to run errands yesterday, and I'm like, if you're going anywhere where they have lemons, can you buy me a lemon? And he did buy me a lemon. Gem of a man. And as a result, I'm starting my day with lemon water again, and it feels really good. There's just something about it. I know that you can read everywhere you want about the health benefits, but I just feel like it feels like I'm doing something warm and healthy and loving for my body. So, yeah, that's the vibe. All right, Brittany, I'm going to pull a card for you. I have a couple other humans. Ren says, can I brag a hot minute? Yes, please brag. Brag for a hot minute or a cold minute or several minutes. Brag away. Everyone should feel free to brag in this space, by the way. This is our community for ourselves, to celebrate ourselves and nurture and heal ourselves. So please do the thing. Brittany says, if I can't do lemon water, I do lemon tea with honey. It's not every day, but it's sometimes. I'm here for that. You know, I'm here for not every day, but sometimes. By the way, remind me to tell you all about the money manifesting challenge I'm accidentally running this month, because I would love to have you be a part of it. First, I will pull a card for you, Brittany. Friend says, I always like to ask. I really understand, but here in this space, I encourage bragging. Pro bragging. And that doesn't mean you have to be a professional braggart. It means I'm in favor of your bragging. Brittany, this card is for you. 8 of C. There is still, even though this is C, which is water, which is about your big feelings and emotions, there is still Leo energy here. There's still, like, you can see this cat, like, is kind of basking on this, like, over this clamshell, like, almost like, you know, Venus de Milo cat, you know what I mean? Like, big Aphrodite energy here. And this cat is solitary. The 8 of Cups often is a card about walking away from something. It's about saying this no longer works and I need to move into what does work. And this cat has carved a space for themselves on the craggy cliffs of the beach, you know, a place that is not, this doesn't look like a particularly water-rich place, which is probably why this cat needs to create their own space, because their emotional needs are not being fulfilled. That's what that represents. And this cat's like, the hell with it. I am creating a shrine to my emotions right now. I am choosing to honor my emotions in a world that does not. And I encourage you to be like this cat and choose to honor your emotions in a world that does not. Choose to honor your inner self. Choose to take actions to allow your inner self to shine more through your outer self, not because it'll get you something, but because you deserve it, because you deserve to live authentically. You deserve to live without feeling you have to tone yourself down or put on a mask to be acceptable. You deserve to accept yourself just as you are. Everyone else is optional, you know? So do that. Be this cat. Rory Kelly. The tarot lady told me to be a cat. That's what I'm telling everyone this week. Be the cat. Let's see what we got here. We got some things in the comments, I know. Oh, Brittany's like, I heard 8 of and immediately thought, please, not 8 of Swords again. Nope, it's 8 of Cups. Okay, Ren says, last night during my pumpkin bread food stream, oh my god, I saw you posting about that in your Discord, and I was like, I just made that noise for an hour. Jacko loaves, oh my god, come on. During the second, I'm gonna put this comment up. During the second rise, I experimented with butterfly pea flower, and now I know I like 2 blends I want to make. Oh, that's so cool. One pairs well with lemon and by itself, and the other pairs well with lemon and milk. I need more ideas for them. I need name ideas for them. This is the place where we will give you a lot of punny ideas, for better or worse. Everyone should, by the way, absolutely follow Ren on Twitch. I know I keep saying the word Ren, and everyone's like, who is Ren, Rory? Eli Luperca, Ren for Your Life, same human. Follow Ren for Your Life, R-E-N, for Your Life on Twitch. They do gaming, they do really nifty food-related streams, and also they have a great Discord server where there's like a lot of silly and serious conversations taking place, so worth a follow. Okay. Who's next? I know I have some people to read for. Let us see. Let us see. All right, I got you, Brittany. Patty Bell. I got to pull a cat for you, Patty Bell. How you doing, Patty Bell? You and I talked earlier. Patty Bell and I are in like a little accountability team, and we meet on Saturday mornings, and it's really nice. It's really nice to have that check in at the start of my weekend. Weekends are usually crazy. It's the busiest part of the work week for me because I'm backwards. And it's nice. It's nice to have that touchstone. Highly recommend having a regularly scheduled thing where you just check in with other people who are like goal oriented and in the same kind of vibe as you, and you just support each other. It's so healing. It's so helpful. Okay, so Patty Bell. And Ren, do you want a card? Please tell me. I'd love to pull you one. I saw that you put cat in the chat in quotes, so I don't know if you were actually putting a cat. Patty Bell says, I'm getting stuff done and then getting out in this gorgeous day with the offspring. Yes, be the sun cat. If you missed it, our card for everyone is the sun. It's time to soak up the joy and... God damn it, Rory White. Did you already say you wanted a card or already said you didn't? I'm sorry. Nah, I know how today is going. Okay, fair. That's fine. I'm sorry if you come in and you just want to like spectate. I want to let you all know it's absolutely fine. You don't have to have a card pulled. But I will often, if I see a friend come in, I'll be like, oh, do you want a card? Because I don't want to miss someone and not pull a card. I want to err on the side of being annoyingly offery. Patty Bell says, we have the coolest creative mastermind. Yes, we do. All right, so I'm going to pull a card for Patty Bell, and then I'm going to chat with you guys about money magic for a hot minute because I'm doing a thing. And then that's all I have on schedule at the moment. Patty Bell, this card is for you, my darling. And if you're tuned in and lurking and haven't said anything, feel free to drop a cat in the chat. I'm happy to read a card for you. Or feel free to just say, hi, I'm lurking, and we'll all send you lurky love. Patty Bell, Ace of Sky, baby. Let's talk about this big, beautiful epiphany energy. The Ace of Sky literally is a banner. So it's not just the epiphany, it's giving voice to it. It's not just, oh, I see what needs to happen, and having that moment of awareness of here it is. This is my life now. This is the thing I'm committing to. This is the truth I am committed to embodying, because swords are about truth, my friend. It's not just that. It's also about proudly flying the flag of your truth. No longer hiding in the corners, with your truth. No longer being like, well, this is my truth, but, this is the rest of my life and I have to make it all work. Going like, nope, here we go. This is my truth. Have a great day. Everybody can know it now. It's time for you to commit loudly and boldly to your truth. And I think you know it. And I know you are in many ways doing that. I know you are committed in terms of doing the work, in terms of showing up for the work. You are great for that. It's time for you to put your mouth where your money is. Wow. Yes. So often we hear it backwards, right? Put your money where your mouth is, meaning like walk the walk, right? Like do the thing you said you're going to do. Talk the walk. It is time for you to like loudly declare to in whatever circumstances appear for you. Hey, this is what I'm doing. This is my intention. This is where we're going. This is the direction the train is going. You want to hop on? Now's the time. Let's go. So, beautiful. Ace of Sky. Beautiful cards for everyone this week, friends. I'll tell you what. If there's no one else, I'm going to pull a card for my damn self. I never do this. I mean, I pull cards for myself privately, but why shouldn't I do it publicly? Why shouldn't y'all see my feelings and all their glorious messiness? I'm going to pull a card for me for this week. I'll tell you, it has been a rough couple weeks for me. I'm not someone who usually takes birthdays particularly hard. Although, as you have heard, I am not just 37. I'm fucking 37. So, But it is a weird time in my life. I'm going through a lot of transitions in my life. Let's put it that way. And I'm not on the other side of any of them. I'm just like in the middle. I'm in act 2, the part where it's hard and annoying. And so it's been a rough couple of weeks. So let's see. What do the cards say to me? Oh my God, they say Fire Queen. Oh God, yes, thank you. Ren says, I plan to up the price of my spices soon because of personal value. Yes, oh my God, do it. Do it. Everyone, whatever you think you're worth, you're probably worth more. Let's honor our personal value. Let's, instead of charging what we like, oh, I guess I could charge this, maybe it's okay. Let's instead richly honor our work and richly honor not just our physical work, but our actual like our wisdom and what we bring, you know, to each individual thing. Do it. Up the price of your spice. Up the price of your spice. Oh my God. That's like a beautiful mantra. Everybody, apart from be the sun cat, your other mantra for the week is up the price of your spice. Whatever that means to you. People of the world. Okay. Look, this is the card I got, y'all. It's the same card that Judith got. I'm happy to share a card with you, Judith. Fire Queen. It is time for me to allow myself to be celebrated, to allow myself to be in a spotlight in a healthy way. I want to tell y'all something that's a little personal, which I have been grappling with, not being a public person, because I am a very public person. I have been grappling recently with being my authentic self as a public person. And I feel like I do that very well here. I feel like I do that well on my music live streams. And the other thing I do for a living is like I go to bars and I play cover songs. And that has paid my mortgage for a while. And so in some ways that's very good. And in some ways it's wonderful. It's a creative blessing. It's wonderful to make my living with music. You know what I mean? And in other ways it makes me feel like my literal job is to go be the person people want me to be instead of like who I am feeling like being that day. And so I have been really struggling about like, what does it look like to be in the spotlight authentically, and trying to bring more authenticity into every part of my life, not just the curated Instagram part. You know what I mean? So Fire Queen, I am considering this fuel to the fire. Literal fuel to the fire. Hopefully there is not any literal fires. Up the price of your spice. Do it. Do it, y'all. Up the price of your spice. I'm sipping some lemon water. Then I'm going to tell you about my money magic challenge, which I hope you will join me for. It's free. It's fun. It's so easy. It's the most laid back challenge you've ever participated in. Lemon water. Also, look at this great cow. I just want to show you these mugs. They're not mine. They came into my life through marriage. My husband has these cute little mugs that like come with they came in special packages with the brand of coffee that he buys regularly. And so there's 4 of them. There's like a cow and a sheep and 2 other creatures. I don't know. I like the cow and the sheep best. And every morning I drink my coffee from a happy cow with a flower in its mouth, or a happy sheep. It's great. I'm being the sun cat right now. I'm enjoying this coffee mug, which I paid $0 for. It doesn't even belong to me, but I'm enjoying its presence in my life. Oh man. Ren says, my good sneakers bit the dust, so now I'm going to be wearing my knockoff cons for an entire day of walking. Wish me luck. Good luck. I will say, I am a strong advocate of paying like $10 for a nice pair of insoles from the drugstore. Like that's, especially with like cons or wannabe cons, that makes the shoe so much more wearable to me. Foot health is important. I'm 37 now. I have to, it's like literally my job to say these things. My back hurts. It doesn't hurt, actually. I'm fine. I'm just making a joke. Up the meow of your cow. I'm just going to leave that without comment. Okay, everybody. So here's the last thing I'm going to tell you about, since I have gotten through everyone's card pulls. And thank you so much for being a part of the Witchy Weather Report. That's always the first thing I want to tell you. Thank you for being in this space every week. Thank you for honoring. Last week I took a day off for my birthday, and thank you for honoring me being a human being and coming back the next week, because we're humans and we need time off and we need breaks. So thank you for being here for that. Thank you for supporting each other. Thank you for collectively reminding each other to up the price of your spice and making stupid puns in the chat, because I love stupid puns. They're the best part of life. Thank you for, just showing up for this space every week. It really means a lot to me. Thank you for showing up for yourselves each week. My back has hurt since I was 16. Big millennial mood. Oh my gosh. So thank you is the first thing I want to say. The second thing I want to say is I'm doing this project. It's accidental. I did not do this in any kind of organized way. People are like, "Oh wow, Rory, you're so good at social media," and I'm just like unplanned and loud. So let me tell you, I'm running a money magic challenge this month. It's the least challenging challenge you'll ever be involved in, and you can go to any of my social media channels and see me talking about the money magic challenge. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I made like a little post a couple days ago, and basically it's something I was doing for myself. I kind of had a couple of pieces of news this month that made me go, okay, it's time for me to focus a little bit on my finances and a little bit on my income. I'm already doing this work to make my income feel more authentic to me and all of that. So I'm doing this money magic challenge for myself individually, and I decided I would just make it public and invite everyone along for the ride. And so what it is I'm just doing a simple piece. Y'all need memory foams. I'm going to interrupt myself to say, Judith, I have memory foam, and it's not helping yet. What I need is a new mattress that I can't afford. However, physical therapy exercises have helped a lot. Anyway, let me get back. I'm so bad. I'm like, let me just interrupt this literal, social media pitch I'm making about my challenge. Anyway, it's the easiest challenge in the world. I'm just doing one very, very simple, tiny piece of money magic every day. It can be as large and involved as doing like a ritual or doing a meditation or, doing a burning ritual, a releasing ritual, or a drawing ritual. Or it can be as simple and tiny as like a couple days ago, I put basil into my food because basil is a money attracting herb. And while I am cooking, I like chopped up my basil and I like spent some time kind of, channeling my intention into my basil. And then I ate the basil. So I ate my intention. Make of that what you will. Anyway, my point being is that it's designed to be really doable. It's designed so that if you're like me and some days you have time and some days you have zero time, you can still do something that literally doesn't add time to your day, right? I was cooking dinner already. I just put basil in there. Done. Last night, I had a day off yesterday, so I took a money bath, and that was really nice. And I had a really good meditation in there, and it felt really, like a self-care thing as well. I don't know what I'm going to do yet today, but I'm going to post about it when I do. And so it really is like anything like that. And if you're looking for inspiration, if you're a patron, I put a list of 30 ideas in our Discord. If you're not a patron, look anywhere, look on Pinterest, money magic ideas, cute money folk magic. Throw some peppermint leaves in your wallet if you want to draw money. Throw some sassafras leaves, a fave of mine, into your wallet if you want to protect the money you have. Use other types of magic to enhance your money magic, so do a protection ritual to protect what you have. Do a healing ritual to heal your relationship with money and your limiting beliefs, those kind of things. And I'm saying ritual a lot, but I also really support just doing the simplest possible thing, picking up a rock that matches your intention and putting it in your pocket and being like, help me, thank you, please. That's good. That counts, and the goal is not to it's a challenge, but it's not let's hit a goal. It's let's bring our focus lovingly to creating this prosperity in our lives. Let's just allow ourselves a couple moments every day for this to be in our mind, because that will change our actions. And that will lead us in a very gentle and loving way down the path. Oh, thank you, Patty Bell. That was your comment popped up real fast. I didn't mean to highlight it, but thank you. Patty Bell says, become a patron. You won't regret it. It's true. It is a really cozy, witchy community. We share memes. We share stories. We share photos of our cats. It's really nice. Patreon.com/Sassafras Tarot is how to do that. And the comment I meant to highlight was someone stealing my wallet. Why are there leaves in here? I know. I'm trying to stop making this joke because I think it might be detrimental to my beliefs or whatever. But my joke is always if someone were to steal from me, jokes on them, go ahead, steal my wallet, jokes on you. You're not going to find anything of value in there. And I'm trying not to make that joke because I'm trying not to think of myself as a poor person. But I also think it's really funny. So here we are. I only know the health properties of herbs and spices. Well, I mean, you're a step ahead of most people, but witch talk will help you. Pinterest will help you. Wikipedia is my favorite website, wikipedia.com, spelled just like you think it is. It has like a couple of different lists of correspondences. It has a herb list. I think it has a crystal list. It also has correspondence by intention. So you can go look up all the friggin' things that are corresponded with like an intention of prosperity or an intention of abundance or whatever, you know. Anyway, if you want to be a part of this, all you have to do is like play along with me. So I'm using a hashtag Sassafras Money Challenge. I'm posting what I do every day. I hope you'll post what you do. Susanna from Anti-Fragile Tarot posted something about like some kitchen witchery she was doing. I'm really excited about it. And you don't have to post. You could just like quietly follow along if you're not that kind of person who lives your entire life visibly. That's my problem. But I hope you'll join us because it's really wonderful. Oh, also, Judith says, throw out old paper. Yes, I love this. Judith and I were talking about this in my Facebook group about how a friend of hers recommends when you need money, throw out old paper and money will come to you. What an awesome little piece of, what an awesome just belief to set for yourself. Like, if I throw out old paper that I don't need anymore, I'll get money. Like, wow, could I use the help with keeping myself decluttered? But I'm here for it because often it is about clearing space. I'm one of those people who definitely, whenever I'm thinking about my money, I'm like, time to clean out my wallet, you know, get those old receipts out of there. You know, if there's like an outdated AAA card or something, it's time to remove it, you know, that kind of thing. Ah, thank you so much, Patty Bell. I think, I love our Patreon community. Yeah, if you do want to join, it's $1 a month to get in on the community. You get access to a Discord community. You get a front row seat to my podcasts. When I record them live now, and you get to be a part of it. And my podcast, by the way, this month will be about my Money Magic Challenge. It's going to be me talking about money magic and what I've tried, which I've tried a lot of things over the years because I am a, you know, self-employed person and I'm doing my best to make it work over here. And I have a lot to say on the topic, put it that way. So yeah, if you want to be there for the live broadcast of my podcast, get in on the virtual chat, get in on the community and just like goof around with us as well as support each other in the Discord community. And then at higher levels, there's other things like, you know, getting card pulls for you, getting bonus episodes, things like that. Oh, and I should give you the link. It's patreon.com/Sassafras Tarot. If you're on Instagram, that's on, you can get there with the link in my bio. Patty Bell says, decluttering is so powerful and you may come across things you can sell. Yeah, or give away. I was thinking today how powerful it is. Like when I've received something that has no value to someone but has a great deal of value to someone else, I'm thinking about like a humidifier one time. You know, like I needed a humidifier. Didn't feel like I could shell out for one. And someone gave me one and then I had a humidifier, you know, like so valuable. And they were just like, this has been collecting dust in my closet, you know? You know, clothing, things like that, you know, this doesn't fit me anymore. Maybe you'll enjoy it, you know, that kind of thing. Food that you know you're not going to eat, maybe things that you were gifted that you know you're not going to use, you can re-gift them and they can have a new life for someone else. And I feel like that's a beautiful way to honor resource, which is how I like to think about money. It's not just paper money, you know, it's like resource. We're sharing resources with each other. There are lots of ways to be generous that don't include us giving our physical money away. If money is a thing that's a concern, we can be generous in other ways. All right, friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will be back next week, same bat time, same bat channel, right here. Tell your friends. I do this Witchy Weather Report every single Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Time, 4 p.m. UK time, other times in other places. And I love the community we have here. I love how we all support each other, even across platforms. Like I've got my phone and my computer right in front of me, and people are commenting and having like cross conversations between Instagram and Facebook. And I love it. I'm so here for it. So thank you for supporting me. Thank you for supporting each other. Thank you for supporting yourself. Please continue to do so. Be the sun cat in your life and up the price of your spice this week. Who am I as a person? Do these things. Honor the joy in your life. Soak up every minute. Like I said, if you're in a bad mood and it's rough for you, do it defiantly. Be like, yeah, screw you. I'm going to enjoy this moment. God damn it. Belligerent positivity. You know I believe in it. And remember to value yourself. Value you and your unique contribution to everything you do that no one else could do exactly like you. Up the price of your spice. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for tolerating me. Thank you for being in community with me. You're the best. Bye.